communication. It could be, I didn't understand how important visual cards were, like
Hmm.
how supporting visual learning was. A lot of the parents, especially on here, have like, okay, we put things on the refrigerator, we
Hmm.
have things in the bathroom. Can you talk to us a little bit about how to kind of structure that? Because sometimes you can get overwhelmed with having
Yes.
those.
So I like to use the daily routines as a very good foundation because children are very observant and very smart. And anytime you do something consistently, day after day after day, they know the routine. That's what routines are made of. But if we use those daily routines and start to integrate opportunities for an exchange of language, whether it's verbal, visual, hands on, really all of those things should be used, but definitely use them within the routine that they do every day. For example, every day your child is going to eat a meal. Well, we anticipate what they need. We know that they need the plate, they need the utensils, they need the food. They know that as well. But why can't they tell us? Why do we anticipate their needs for everything that's needed within this routine? Let them tell us what's missing. You may give them a plate and a utensil, but no food. Or give them a plate and, well, don't give them the food. They may use their fingers, and we don't want that. But you leave something out so they can now start to ask, where is it? I know it should be here. Where is it? And they may ask with a tantrum. They may ask by reaching out. They may ask by just a look. All of that is communication. And we want to take advantage of that. So then you say things like, oh, is something missing? What's missing? And then let them say, either with a picture or pointing or with a look. Oh, the fork is missing. How did I forget the fork? Good job noticing that you don't have a fork. Let me get that for you. So, those types of things, again, pictures, hands on, a visual board. No, if you have a visual board in the kitchen around mealtime and there's a picture for everything that should be on the table and one of those things is missing, then that child can pick up what's missing and let you know, this is missing, ma'am. Don't you know I need a spoon? But they give you the spoon, and that is communication. And then that also helps with vocabulary, knowing what these things are called that you need for this particular routine. And that can also apply to bath time, as well as story time, as well as pajama time, as well as getting dressed time. All of these things that we do every single day, day after day, the child is 100% aware of what comes next and what's missing. But we anticipate those things for them so they don't have a reason to tell us anything. We just do it. So I really do a lot of education about that. Don't give them every single thing. Don't anticipate every need. Let them come and tell you that they're thirsty. We know it's snack time, but let them let you know that it's snack
I love that. Thanks so much. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Um,
time.
I like the way you kind of broke down how to organize it. When you sometimes you could have everything and all of the boards are to all together and they're in the living room,
Mm,
they're kind of displaced. And so you feel like you're starting a conversation. Where me, I feel like I'm starting a conversation, but I have to go and get something. And then
hmm.
there's a momentum loss. Like there's
Right.
the exchange was kind of lost. And so I like the
Yes.
way you kind of say lay it out and keep
Yes.
it there. Um,
Yes. Everything, especially for our routines, should have its own communication system in that room. The bathroom should have its own communication system. You're not doing things in the bathroom in any other room. The same thing with the kitchen, the same thing with the bedroom, the same thing with being dressed. All of those things should be placed so that you don't have to go and find anything. You want the life moves fast. We all know that. But if everything is where it should be, and when you're done, the child gives you the spoon and then you put it back, it's right there where you left it. And that's where it should be all the time. They will come to anticipate, expect that that's what we're doing. We're getting ready to eat, and I've got to communicate. I've got to let you know that I don't want strawberries today. I want blueberries. So I'm picking up blueberries because if I pick up strawberries, I'm getting strawberries. I'm not getting blueberries, and I really want blueberries today. So giving them those opportunities to let us know what they want.
okay.
And
Because
the other thing about that is keeping the routine the same as much as possible. Children with autism really do like to follow a routine and know what's happening next. It does not mean that our routine can never change. Obviously, that's does not make any sense, nor should it. But it does mean that when the routine is going to change, that we let them know ahead of time. So today or tomorrow, we're not going to school. There is no school tomorrow. But look, tomorrow we're going to go to the park. We're going to go here. We're going to the store, and then we're coming home for a nap. Now, when we get to this store, do not show out in the store. That's not what we're doing. We're going to the park. Really, it's important to speak to our children in this manner. We should not shield them from the everyday situations of life just because something changes. We just have to let them know. And sometimes it goes well, they get it. And sometimes it's like, no, I don't want the schedule to change today. However, we can't shy away from it. We still have to go forward. But talking to our kids in that manner lets them know that these are my expectations. I know you don't like going to the store, but today we have to go to the store and you're going to be okay. This is not going to be a bad situation. You're going to be calm, really giving your children the opportunity to understand what you mean, how you move through life in a positive way.